Yeah.
My name is Lance Alyas, and this is my wellness journey. For just a second, think about your situation. Think about where you are in life. Where are you physically? Where are you mentally? Now think about where you want to be. Know and realize that you can make it better for yourself. You constantly think about how you want more, about how or what you have, where you are now isn't sufficient. Understand that your present moment doesn't necessarily dictate your future. For a brief moment, envision yourself doing your favorite things with your favorite people in your favorite places. Envision yourself in your highest, most advanced, strongest, and most joyous form. Know that you're capable of achieving this. There's a whole world of people for you to meet, problems for you to solve, and an extraordinary life for you to experience. I can tell you from my personal experience that it took me being at my absolute lowest point in life to find my purpose and start living a better life. It's really hard for people to realize right now, like especially being at an age like 18, that you're not invincible. From personal experience, I went through my own accident. I was actually really traumatized for a while. So like what had happened was that I was longboarding. I was at the park with some friends. Like I actually did a cool trick. Like I did it once, and it's like let's go. Like I want to do it again. It was cool. Like I want to fully like get around the whole park on one, whatever. So I was going like probably 30 or 40 miles an hour, and even like with no helmet or anything like that, and I tumbled, broke my collarbone. I tumbled really hard and smacked my head on the pavement. I was all bloody and broke my arm or broke my wrist. It was just completely bloody. Like my back of my head was all scabbed up and everything. Kind of lost consciousness for a little while, and you do get that flash, that people talk about. That happens. Like you just think about so many things at once, and the next thing you wake up and you're just in the hospital after a period of time where everything's just dark. It's just black. You don't know what's going on. You're like, am I in this? Has it been years? Has it been like losing all perception of time for a period of while, being unconscious? And waking up in the hospital and having to go through this insane recovery, with the painkillers, with, having withdrawal symptoms from that. That was just a separate problem that came from not healing the right way. You want to take the short route, but it's not like that. At the time, my injuries were significant, the recovery was grueling, and I thought it would never end. Mental ailments like anxiety, depression, it can truly wear you down if you let it. I let it get to me for a long time until something happened one day. An anonymous person dropped a book about healing to my house and drove away. To this day, I don't know who it was. After this happened, I immediately read the book that day, and it was that day that I realized that the opportunity to change this experience of pain and negativity was completely in my hands. The first step was to heal myself the right way and to make sure I was in the best health condition before I went on to discover my purpose and make the most out of this life. I had to learn how to heal the right way, the natural way. I spent countless hours researching the best way to heal. The book was just a start. Through my extensive research, I learned about new herbs, dynamic foods, meditation, and various other healing techniques that amazingly sped up my healing process, and I felt it. At each new step, I found the utmost peace and rejuvenation. It took some time, but I now feel better than I ever have. In treating myself to wellness, I've noticed enhanced concentration, cognition, memory, feeling more happiness, less chronic pain, and virtually no anxiety or depression. I feel an increase in quality of life, and all of the right things are finally happening, and life finally makes sense right now. My new habits not only helped me heal from my trauma, but have also allowed me to quit a lot of the bad habits that have been poisoning my life, and that held me back from being the best possible version of me. Along my journey to health, I also realized that it isn't all about me. It's about us. It's about everyone. But it's about you. Time to make a change.